Hello, I'm Sister Rose Picotti in Los Angeles, here to talk to you about some movies in theaters this week. My first film is called Buck. It's a documentary. Do you remember the 1998 film The Horse Whisperer with Robert Redford? Well, Buck Brannaman informed that character that Robert Redford played, and also the character in the Nicholas Evans novel on which the movie was based. Now, this film tells how Buck grew up with his brother in a very abusive home. The mother had died early and the father used to really beat the children. And that might not sound like a happy story. It doesn't show any of that, but it shows the people who cared in the community. A coach, a sheriff who put them in a wonderful foster home. Now, Buck chose the way of gentleness in his life, and he wanted to work with horses. And even today, he has one of his 3 daughters is following in his footsteps, in his cowboy boots, shall we say. But this is a film I think every parent, every pet owner, anyone in leadership ought to see, because it tells us, it inspires us, gives us the skills to have self-respect and self-discipline, and then to have respect and empathy for others. I loved this movie. Now, A Better Life is about an illegal immigrant named Carlos and his son Jose. The mother is not in the picture. They live in Los Angeles. Carlos buys a garden truck from another illegal immigrant returning to Mexico. He borrows money to do it, and then a man he hires steals it. It's a disaster. So the rest of the film is about Carlos trying to find the truck, keep his son out of a gang, and then to avoid la migra, immigration. But he does get caught. But at one point his son says to him, "Dad, why did you even have me?" And the father doesn't really know what to say. And later on, when he's being deported, he says, "You asked me why I had you." He said, "I had you to have a reason to live, someone to love." And it's a beautiful moment. I think what the film is really telling us, though, is look at this issue of immigration, of undocumented workers, and to try to find a way, because they're doing such good work and they have such a great work ethic. So it invokes our empathy and I think moves us forward as citizens and disciples. My last film is The Green Lantern, or Green Lantern. It's all about power. I'm so glad that I had a powerful cup of coffee with me when I watched it. I did not find that it reached the level of other comic books into film. But to give it its due, there was the whole theme of power, because the ring, of course, has power, and then it's someone else using power to instill fear in others and to control others through fear. This is something that's in our culture today, and it's good to be aware of. However, you might want to wait for the DVD on that one. Thank you, and may God bless you. If you'd like to read longer reviews of A Better Life and Buck, which I highly recommend, Buck, you can find them on AmericanCatholic.org. Thank you, and may God bless you. I hope you'll join me next time as we look for seeds of the gospel in today's movies.